Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss Season 3 of Netflix's original show, Santa Clarita Diet. So, we're back now. The 10 final episodes definitely leaves on a cliffhanger. I don't think it was intended to end as it did in regards to a series, because it's more of a cliffhanger season finale, not a series finale. Unfortunately, there isn't a Season 4, but it's still an awesome show. It's appropriate cliffhanger at the end. So, Sheila is... She decides to turn someone, Meals on Wheels recipient Jean, into an undead to have her live long enough to see her granddaughter, something to that extent. Ron is back. He finds Gary's head in the basement, makes him bite him as a stapler, hysterical. But then Ron goes on a turning spree, and then it's a matter of the Knights of Serbia are now in town, and it's a how do you convince them to not kill Sheila? How do you stop Ron from spreading this virus? Things, right? So then the head of the Knights of Serbia come, and while this is going on, there's still the fracking explosion investigation via Eric and Abby's hoodlumness. So trying to throw the FBI off the trail, trying to make sure nobody looks into the missing persons of, why Sheila has a freezer full of parts in their second storage unit. Things. Mr. Balllegs is back. Ramona's back briefly to get her Mr. Balllegs. It's just whirlwind, wild, convincing Anne to stop preaching the word of Sheila, basically. That was a fun thing. Lisa's turnaround with being that very protective mom, having those heart-to-hearts with Abby. A lot of heart was in this final season, which was very cool, but Joel trying to figure out if he wants the bite, if he doesn't want the bite, via Sheila's offer to live immortal with her. But then, at the very end, Mr. Balllegs crawls into his ears, and Sheila has to save him by biting him, and then he wakes up and then the screen turns to black. But then you have Ron and Sheila and Tommy, who was an ex-Knight of Serbia, fighting now on behalf of Sheila. So cool. It's so cool. The last episode is called The Cult of Sheila. So it's a nice end. It's not a wrap-up because it definitely leaves more questions of, well, what happens next within the Cult of Sheila? What happens next with Joel? Things, right? We don't get those answers, and it's okay. I'm upset there's not a Season 4, but I'm not distraught there's a Season 4 because the 30 episodes we got, 10 episodes per season, were great. The show overall was just so smart and sarcastic and funny. I love throwing in the ancient mythology of a random town in Serbia to be the cause of this virus, and that there's now Knights of Serbia thrown into the mix, and an undead person is not a zombie, that these particular undead just have the tar-like substance. They can't actually die unless you brain them. They need to eat humans for sustenance. Oh, the energy, doing things that you've never done before. Things, right? Character development was really cool. I really wish that Rick had a final moment in this. He didn't. I don't remember him seeing him that much in this final season, but he was another good character via being a neighbor. I'm very surprised it took me this long to watch the show, because this is my kind of show. It's a horror comedy. It's filled with snarkasms, snarky, sarcastic comments. It's just so smart. It's my kind of show. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed the binging of it. I enjoyed the writing of it. I enjoyed the kill scenes. The horror was fun. The comedy was fun. The heart was fun. This was a wonderfully well done show. I wish there was more. It's okay there's not. But that's it. We thus completed our Santa Clarita Diet Marathon. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.